So this is your Sphero Spark Plus Maker Kit. So these are the contents that come inside of that plastic bag. And the first one is this simple introduction Spark Plus box, which shows the 3 programmable ways you can do, and on the back it shows the components of the robot. The second thing is an envelope that inside contains instructions on how to install and charge the robot. On the back of it, it shows some things you can do with coding. Now the third thing is a protractor. With this you can see the angles of the robot. You put your robot in the middle of this and then you can rotate it around to have the angle. Now the fourth thing is this black container. Inside you see we have the robot inside of this rubbery containment to keep it safe. Now this is the robot, and as you can see it's clearly not on, but we will learn more about that in a minute. The next thing is the charging base. You put the robot on top of the charging base and plug it in, and it will start charging the robot. The next thing is a charging cable and block. You can plug this in and charge your robot. So now we're going to start messing around with the robot. First you're going to go to the App Store or Google Play depending on what type of phone you have, and then you want to search Sphero EDU. So you should see Sphero EDU at the top. Now you're going to want to download that, and once it's downloaded you should be ready to go. So once you have the app installed, you want to open the app and it's going to simply ask you for your login information. From there you're going to want to make an account and log in through there. Now once you're logged in, it might look a little confusing, but don't worry, it's actually not that bad. In the top right you'll see a little ball figure with a phone type next to it. There you want to click that and it will show you a list of available robots to connect, and you click the one which is yours. Once connected, at the bottom of your screen you'll see Home, Activities, Programs, and Drive. Now on the home page, as you can see right now, is just a list of activities that the creators of Sphero makes for you to do. On the second page of activities, you will see activities that you're in progress of. As you can see right now, I'm in the middle of a drawing one. On programs, you're going to see the list of programs that you've created, and there's a plus sign in the bottom right to create a new one. Now here you're going to see program name, program types, and compatible robots. Obviously the compatible robot is going to be Sphero unless you have one of the other robots. Now for the program types, there's draw, blocks, and text. Now drawing, you can draw whatever you want and the robot will follow it. And then for blocks, you have a list of blocks that all do separate things, and then you put them together and the robot will follow those blocks in order to do those tasks. And then for text, you can actually type your own code and the robot will listen to those codes. So next is the drive page. Now this is for people that don't like to make their own programs and just kind of like to mess around. Now on the bottom you're going to see a joystick, which with this you're going to actually direct the robot in the direction you want it to go. In the middle you're going to see a speed bar, which allows you to control the speed of the robot. So if you wanted to go slower, you go all the way left. If you want to go faster, it goes all the way right. At the top you're going to see a color wheel. Now whatever you set the color to is the color of the light on the robot. To the right of the color wheel is the brightness level. So if you put that bar all the way down, the brightness of the color will not be as high. But if you put it all the way up, it's going to be really, really bright. In the bottom left, there is an aim feature. Now this is also on the programs page. This shows your robot the direction that you want it to go. When you place down the ball on the ground, the ball isn't going to know which way is forward and which way is backwards. So you want to hit this button, and on the ball, as seen in the video, there's a blue dot that shows up. Now you're going to want to move that blue dot until it faces towards you. This helps the robot know its directions and makes it so much easier for you to control. Now I know I didn't show much of me messing around with the ball, but that's for you to try to figure out. Now that you have the robot set up, it's time for you to mess around with it. My favorite experience with this ball was legit just going to drive and messing around. I also dabbled in the activities and dabbled in the programming, and I recommend you try it all. Also, don't think that you're going to go into this being a professional driver once you start off. You're going to hit some walls, and expect that. Now here's a little clip of me just personally messing around and hitting one of my old toys with the robot. Well, that's the end and all I can show you. I hope you learned a lot in this video and now have an understanding of how to control the robot. Thank you for taking your time and watching this, and I hope you have fun messing around with it.